When should we expect the world to end? According to the Mayans' long count calendar, created in 3114 BC, the world was supposed to end on December 21st, 2012. Obviously, this was not true, but let us figure out how this myth came to be. Spread of the myth. The idea of the Mayan calendar ending has been used by apocalypse theorists to give credence to their ideas. Of the long count calendar. The long count calendar was designed to group days into several sets from the start date. The single cycle of the long count calendar ended after 13 Bactans, or roughly 5,126 solar years. Who came up with this myth? An artifact called Monument 6 was found in Tortuguero archaeological site in Tabasco, Mexico, but could not be fully translated by historians until scholars learned to translate Mayan writing. In 1966, scholars Stephen Houston and David Stewart translated Monument 6 and interpreted it as the end of the 13th Bactan, that God will descend to earth. At the time, it was believed to be a prophecy. But both Houston and Stewart had revisited the monument before 2012 and concluded their prophecy was likely false. Monument 6 is the only cited source referring to the 13th Bactan, and it makes no direct reference to what will happen at the end of the Mayan calendar. Proof through astronomy. The long count calendar is thought to be made in regards to the timing of astronomical events. The start of the long count calendar corresponds to the solar Zenth passage day. The end of the calendar is during winter solstice, where the sun crosses over the glacial plain. The timeline of this calendar refers to the Great Cycle. The Mayans believed that the end of this Great Cycle meant the end of an age, that it's simply the last winter solstice that they could record.
Let's talk about pizza. Or rather, let's talk about the pizza effect. The idea is cultures influencing each other in a loop. Culture 1, for example, has an idea. They export that idea to Culture 2, who alters the idea, exports it back to Culture 1, where Culture 1 adopts it back into their culture. In the 1980s, we see an example of the pizza effect when Mayan spiritualists incorporated New Age ideas into Mayan myths and history, creating many of the myths we see about the Maya today. These myths include the Mayan connection to the lost city of Atlantis, the Maya's connection to aliens, and most famously,